Welcome back. I hope you are doing great. As a part of this video, we'll look at what are the commands which are available for listing. ls is the listing command. Why do we really need listing command? Assume you have created multiple directories. So directory 1, directory 2, directory 3, so on and so forth. So obviously we'll navigate between one directory to another directory, right? And why do you navigate? To look at what are the different files to work on particular file within a particular directory. That is why you navigate between the directories whenever you create directories. ls command allows you to list all the files and directories within the current directory. Please remember this. We do have multiple variations of ls, but we'll be looking at few variations as a part of this video. One of the variation is ls-l. What does it do? If you recollect, in the previous slide, ls listed only the files and directories. If you want to look at all the details of a particular file, you can use a ls-l. You can see it is listing down the permissions, owners, the size, date which is created, and also the file. Whenever you want to look at the detailed format of the files and directories, you can use the ls-l. ls-l is a variation of one more ls command. It will be listing the files and directories with the file permission. And also if you see, it is also listing some of the hidden files as well. So in the earlier ls-l, it listed only the files which are not hidden. In this case, all the files in the current directory would be listed. Next variation of ls is ls-lt. When we have a directory, we would have created multiple files and multiple directories within the one directory, right? But if you're searching for a file which you have just modified, then in that case, we can go for ls-lt. What it does is it lists the files and directories sorted by a time modification. If you see here, April 11th is the modified date of this particular directory. So all the files are formatted based on the last modified date. ls-ltr is the variation of ls-lt. This particular command shows the files and directories in our current directory in a detailed format, but the difference between ls-lt and ltr is, in the ltr command, the oldest file will be listed on the top. If you see, October 18, 2020 is listed on the top, and as and when you move forward, the files which are modified later would be listed. That is the difference between ls-lt and ls-ltr. What if you have so many formats of the files within a directory? If you are searching for a particular extension files, in that case, you can use ls-lt and say star.txt or star.csv or some other format. So it will list only those files which are ending with the txt. Again, because it is lt, all the files will be sorted based on the last modified time. Wonderful. We will look at all these things as a part of our hands-on. To look at the hands-on, I have logged into Ubuntu. If you have not installed the Ubuntu, please go ahead and install Ubuntu and open a terminal. In this terminal, I will navigate into a folder called UNIX. Okay, I'll use pwd command. I'm in the path home Mahanta UNIX. The first command what we have to see is ls. If you look at ls list all the files and also the folders within this current directory. Current directory is UNIX. Which is the next variation of ls? It is ls-l. What if you want to list all the details of the files? If I say ls-l, you will see all the details like permissions and who is the owner, which is the group, size, date, and also the name of the files or name of the folder. If you see, the folders are in a different color. They are bluish and the files are in other colors like either white or green. Next command is ls-al. It will list down even the hidden files. Let us go ahead and say ls-al. You will see the difference. You see these two dots are appearing in ls-al, but they were not there when I just executed ls-l. That is the difference between ls-l and ls-al. What is the next command? It is ls-lt, which will list the formatted files based on the time of modification. So now if you see ls-al, modified date is April 15th and all those things. So it is not really sorted. Okay. If I say ls-lt, you can see the April 15, 1805, then April 15, 1804. So latest modified file is listed on the top. As and when you move down, these files are modified at an earlier date. The next variation is ls-ltr. It will just reverse this. The oldest file is listed first and the latest file is listed last. ls-ltr is just the reverse of ls-lt. Now, if you want to choose only the text files, as I indicated, I can say ls-lt and say star.txt. To list only the text files. Awesome, isn't it? These are the different variations of ls command. There are many other variations, but we are limiting our video only for these few options. Thank you.